Hey guys, got here against someone from the exact chat of Xerxes tournament. It was a practice match for Xerxes tournament. Um, if so whatever. He leads with the Raikou, and I go for Yawn. He switches out to his Mesprit, and then he T-rolls, and that does just over half. And I Swords Dance. I was thinking either he switches out and I get Swords Dance off, or he kills me and he falls asleep. Either way, it's a good thing. So he stays in Thunderbolts and then he falls asleep. And then I go to my Mortar to T-Bolt, because in this tournament you can't use stab moves. There's a lot of rules in this tournament. I'll put a link in the description so you can see all the rules, whatever. And yeah. So my T-Bolt doesn't kill and then he switches off to Raikou. Should have predicted that and should have gone for a Psychic, but I don't. And then I'm fearing, I don't know. I can't hurt his Raikou, so I switch out to my Need Water. He goes for the Calm Mind, and then I go for the EQ. And that brings him to about half HP. And he does Extra Sensory, and because Torkoal is a complete beast, 2 Calm Minds Extra Sensory isn't going to kill me. And then I go for another EQ, and that doesn't kill. It gets him pretty close, but not quite. Another Extra Sensory will kill me, but that's 2 Pokemon almost dead. His Mesprit and his Raikou. So I go to my Intimidate, and I go for the return. I didn't know if I was going to outspeed, but I do, which is good. Then he goes to his Mr. Mime, and I'm not sure what to predict. I'm hoping he won't T-Wave me, but whatever. So I go for the return. He Confuse Rays, and it hits. Return is a 2 HKO, and then he goes to his Electrode after. But I think I hit myself in confusion. And then I go to my Flappy, which is actually my Vaporeon, to take. I know he can't Thunderbolt, so I thought it was a safe switch. And then what did I do there? I think I protected to scout his move. He goes to his Uxie and he yawns me, so I go to my Specs, which is actually not Specs because you can't use Specs in this tournament. And he goes for an Energy Ball. And then he yawns me, which completely took that yawn made the battle last under 10 minutes, which sucks. So I stay in, I think, to block him, which is a stupid move because he switched out before the block anyways. So this is Mr. Mime. He T-Bolts and that doesn't do much. Actually, it does okay damage, and just enough to use my Citrus Berry, which not a big deal, whatever. So I switch out and I go back to my Flaffy so I can wish and go back to my Lapras after. And T-Bolt is gonna do about just under a third of damage. He T-Bolts again, and doesn't kill me, of course. I wish, and then next turn I go for Protect just to get my HP back up, and that brings me to almost full health. And after that, I think he's gonna switch out, and I think I switch out. No, he doesn't. He Confuse Ray me, whatever. And then I go for the other wish, and I think here I pass the wish off to my Intimidate. Yes, I do. And then he Shadow Balls, and that doesn't do much at all. Doesn't go past half, and then the wish will bring me up to full HP again, which is good. And then I go for return, and that's gonna kill his Mr. Mime. So things are looking out good for me so far. He goes to his Uxie or his Uxie, and he misses the Toxic, which is good for me. I roll him out to his Mesprit and I go for the return just to kill him, which was good. And then he goes to his Uxie again, and I go for the return to see how much damage it does, and then it does nothing. And I'm so glad Toxic misses. So then I go back to my Specs, which is actually not Specs. He predicts that and goes for the Energy Ball. And I'm just hoping he wakes up, because I know I can take a couple Energy Balls. He doesn't wake up here, so I go to my Vaporeon. Well, no, wait, I don't go to my Vaporeon. Oh yeah, I go to this thing to take the Energy Ball, which does absolutely nothing, and I go for the T-Bolt to see how much damage that does. and it does nothing. I'm like, oh crap. That's not doing anything. Sorry, my mouse got in the way. T-bolts, again, I don't know why. Oh yeah, just to do, I'm looking, he can't touch me at all. This isn't, like, as long as he doesn't have rest, I'm doing fine. So I just keep T-bolting, and I'm thinking, okay, one more T-bolt and he's dead. But he rests up, and I'm like, oh crap. So here I decide, okay, he has 2 turns of sleep. At least I can go to my Vaporeon safely. And then if he switches out, I'll go from there. He decides to stay in, so I set up my wish on this turn here. And I saw that the energy ball was doing about 82 HP to my Lapras. So I know I can take one. He wakes up, Toxics me, which is amazing. Because he didn't use energy. Even if he used energy ball, I still would have survived with about 20 HP. But yeah. So I still don't wake up, and he still keeps energy balling. I'm like, okay, please wake up here. I just want to block him. And I do wake up and I block, which is a stupid move. I probably should have, I don't know. Here, he didn't switch out because he thought that, well, after the next couple of moves, he doesn't know that block only is in effect when the user, my Lapras, is in the battle. So he's thinking, okay, I can't even switch out, so I'm just going to do whatever I can. So I wish up here, and I protect just so my Vaporeon is at full HP again. And then again, I'm going to go for the wish to pass off to my Lapras, so then I can do the Perish on block trap thing. He Toxics me, but it doesn't matter because I have the berry that heals Toxic, which is good. So I go for the wish here, and I'm going to go to my Lapras, which is not Specs, and I think he yawns here. Well, he should have yawned. I don't know why he didn't. That probably would have... If he yawned, he probably... I don't know. If he yawned, the battle would just take hours and hours longer. So yeah, I'm back at full HP, and I Perish Song here. No, I block him so he doesn't switch out. He's like, wait, does block only affect when Lapras is in? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, that sucks. I should have switched out before. So I Perish Song here, and then I protect, and then I think I Heal Bell. I should Heal Bell to heal the Toxic off my Mortar. Yeah, I do. Good. So I Heal Bell there, and then I switch out to my Mortar to take the energy ball, but he Toxics me instead, so that Heal Bell was useless. And then his Uxie goes down, which is great, because this battle is taking forever. It's at like almost 8 minutes already, at ×2 speed. Out comes his Raichu, and I go for the Solar Beam, and he didn't know I was going to outspeed, but then he remembered he has no speed EVs. So, yeah. So that's going to kill him off, and... Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. What does he do? He Focus Blast. And here, I said I'm going to Solar Beam, just because the Focus Blast mist isn't fair, so... But he Focus Blasts, and it misses again, so whatever. It doesn't really matter. Well, no, not really. I just tried to make it as fair as possible. We're both down instead of me just killing him, because his Focus Blast missed, which is unfair. He's down to his Electrode, and... So yeah, I'm just going to talk about this battle because it's weird. Xerxes, MTG Xerxes, if you don't know who he is, you're an idiot. He's like an amazing battler, so amazing. He's like, I don't know, 10,000 subs. He made a tournament, pretty much. It's mixed tournament. You can't use stab moves. You can't use Stealth Rock. What else? Can't use Stealth Rock. Oh yeah, it's a die type, so you have 2 types. My types were water and fire, if you didn't notice, and he was electric and psychic, I think. I think it was electric and psychic. Yeah, it was. And, yeah. So, you have to have at least 1 OU, 1 BL, 1 UU, and 1 NU. And then you can either have an OU and an NU, or a BL and a UU. I think, yeah. For the last 2 Pokemon. So this is first tournament. It was just a test battle. I really liked the battle. It was pretty long, as you can see. It was about 20 minutes long, and yeah, it was a great battle, and had a lot of fun. My team worked out relatively well, and hope you enjoyed that battle. I haven't uploaded in like 2 months because for the summer I've been busy and I go out like every day, so I don't have time to narrate or whatever. Actually, I'm leaving. I just narrated and I'm about to leave actually. So thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and peace out.